Well, my only surviving light that I use for videos is now shattered. And in that trash can over there. So, I guess we'll have to rely on this orange light surrounding me for the time being, as well as the computer light and this. Hey guys, it's Woody here, Orwell, and welcome to another Marvel Mingle, and as always we will be discussing all things going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This week, we have not too much news, but nevertheless, let's dive right into it. As always, starting with the TV side of the MCU, Marvel's Runaways Season 2 is now confirmed to be premiering this winter, as well as teasing to introduce more characters from Runaways source material in the comics. Showrunner Josh Schwartz said that, quote, "There are some characters who appear in the book who are appearing in Season 2. They are really popular, exciting characters." So some people are speculating that Victor Mancha, if I'm saying this wrong, please let me know which pronunciation is the correct one. That's kind of the most popular pick when people think of big characters from the source material in Runaways comics. So I suppose we'll just have to see. Once again, I need to catch up on Runaways. I'm actually going to begin soon after I finish Luke Cage Season 2 and Cloak and Dagger. So, still a lot to catch up on. That's about it for the TV side. Let's jump into the movie side of the MCU. We got a new logo, the official one for Spider-Man Far From Home. Now this is the official logo released by Sony on the Spider-Man movies Twitter account. And our most recent piece of news concerning Spider-Man Far From Home is that finally Samuel L. Jackson and Cobie Smulders are confirmed to be reprising the roles of Nick Fury and Maria Hill, respectively. Now this was never confirmed before now, but we all pretty much assumed that this was the case since there was lots of speculation around that and the fact that Sam Jackson has been posting pictures of him putting on the Nick Fury attire. So that's really exciting. Once again, like I've been talking about, could we be seeing kind of an ultimate Spider-Man vibe? Is Nick Fury being set up to be this movie's mentor? I guess we'll just have to see what their roles will be. Assumingly this, coming right off of Avengers 4, we will have some sort of explanation for that. Maybe Nick Fury and Maria Hill will not be seen in Avengers 4, and this will explain where their characters drop off after that. So recently at a Q&A after a viewing party for Avengers Infinity War, the Russo brothers started talking about Red Skull, how he returned to the MCU in Infinity War in a shocking way that none of us were expecting, and how he could possibly return. Someone asked, now that the Soul Stone has been taken, is Red Skull free to leave Vormir? Through the Avengers Twitter, the Russo brothers replied by saying, quote, "Red Skull is free to leave Vormir, and he is also free to pursue his desire for an Infinity Stone." So guys, will we be seeing Red Skull in Avengers 4 in some stage of the time travel adventure that we are seemingly getting? I don't know. This could be a one-off deal, is that we see the Red Skull, but considering Ross Marquand is a young actor who came on to do this role after Hugo Weaving ended up not doing it, it is very possible that Red Skull could return because, let's be honest, did any of us expect Red Skull to return? Out of all characters, Red Skull to appear in Infinity War. I was not seeing it coming. It caught me completely off guard. The fact that some of these fan theories were actually, after all these years, became true, that the Red Skull would return, that he was not dead. I mean, wow. But guys, still some controversy coming off of the James Gunn firing from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It has been said that James Gunn is not likely to be reinstated as Guardians 3's director. Actor Dave Bautista, who plays Drax, has from the beginning, been very vocal about this situation, coming to Gunn's side and basically saying that he loves him and he knows, you know, who he really is. But he has made his voice heard the loudest lately. He has threatened to leave Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 if James Gunn's script is not used. Quote, "Where I'm at right now is that if they don't use that script, then I'm going to ask them to release me from my contract, cut me out, or recast me. I'd be doing James a disservice if I didn't." So wow, this kind of makes me nervous, you know. I think it's really cool of Dave Bautista to come to James Gunn's side like this and really show his full support for him. You know, I think this is awesome that he has the guts to do this, because Guardians is one of Disney and Marvel's biggest properties right now. You know, they make so much money off of this, and one of these members, one of the funniest members of the crew, leaving would be a huge loss, bigger than what damage has already been done with James Gunn's ejection. What I'm scared about is that if Disney ends up sticking with the idea that they will not be associated with James Gunn in any way with Guardians 3, if they don't use James Gunn's script, I'm fearful that we could lose Drax, that we could lose Dave Bautista playing Drax. And man, that is not easy to recast at all. Nobody in the MCU is easy to recast. Well... pretty much nobody. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this. I am particularly pretty nervous for the future of this film. What's gonna happen? You know, what is Disney gonna do with a threat like this? It's a very sticky situation. I wanna hear what you think. But guys, that is all we have for this week's Marvel Mingle. If you have any thoughts, comments, concerns, let me know down below. I want a lively geek discussion going on. Follow my Marvel Instagram account at SpidermanFarFromHome. I will see you in the next one. Just remember, this guy knows it. Oh yes, it's all connected. Phew.